So a quick question, why would you ever play here? You're in the middle of the Pacific, your mission tree doesn't even make sense, and you've got nowhere to go. Still, today I decided to remove common sense. I want to see if there's any fun to be had playing here. The only thing we have going for us is we're not technically locked out of any institutions, which means technically I can create a technologically advanced island empire. If you want the suffering to continue and you want me to take every single province touching the Pacific to create a Mare Nostrum Pacificum, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and I'll get right to that. Okay, I'm not even going to try and get hyped about it, chaps. We're playing as Hawaii today. I'm going to try and have fun. That's the plan. We're going to unite Hawaii, and we're going to see why this is even a thing. No disrespect to the people of Hawaii. It's just you didn't have much going on in comparison to the rest of, like, for example, Europe at this time. You, of course, had a vibrant, unique civilization. I'm not going to disrespect your culture like that. But in terms of a grand game about geopolitics, it ain't all that. But we're going to see if we can make it all that. Do we have anything special going on? Tribal kingdom? Okay, no, not really. We could unite Hawaii, but I think that's about it. Kill 3 naval reformer, gain mana if we have stability of at least 1, prestige at least 2. Okay, Abayer system, please the Hakau. Lift the Naha stone. There's access to North Polynesia. I mean, there's unite home region. Unfortunately, our home region also includes New Zealand and a bunch of other islands, so it looks like we're gonna have to no CB. Let's just, you know what, let's just vibe it. I don't need to be critical. I'm sure this will be great. I'm actually gonna go for admin instead of military power first. I think that's gonna be a useful one. Some national tax modifier going. Gonna need that. Really not giving out too many powers here. Issues vision quest, yeah, go on then. Midway has 50% or more trade power. That's our little mission. Okay, so we obviously want to instantly go to war with everyone around us. Is there anything that will give me claims? No. No, it's gaining stability. No. This one gives me a claim on Northern Polynesia. But, like, why would I do that? Am I not able to get claims? I think we can. Okay. So we need to build a navy before we do anything else. I'm not making that mistake around here. So we need 2 galleys because the problem is he who controls the straits controls Hawaii. Let's see, is our king any good? He's a 3-3-3. I don't mind that unless that's a default. Okay, I think that might be a default. So basically it comes down to luck. I'll take a 1-2. It's not terrible. Oh. What's this? Makahiki is here. Ah, cool. Development cost plus 100. And stability hit to declare war. We're not allowed to declare war during this period? Alright, the game's trying to slow me down. Damn, that's a lot of ships. Now, the problem is if he allies anyone. Because if any of these guys ally, Kauai has the potential to do that. I'll take the prestige, I don't need the money. Oh, yeah, see, now I can't beat their combined navies. I don't need an alliance, man. I'm just going to stomp them all. It's going to take me a little bit because we need to, you know, get the galleys going. And their galleys are just all sitting there. Oh, sorry, the light ships. Is that what the light ships do? Surely not. So if I want to protect trade over here, does it just... Oh, it's so good. Let's see. Can I do an estate privilege to draft ships for war? Yeah, okay, let's do that. Start construction of 1. It's 1 something. I'm not sure what it is. All right, New Year starts. It's here again. So we can't declare war during these New Years. It's an interesting mechanic. A couple of galleys will sort us. Cool. Memories of Hawaii. Before we arrived in these shores, our people were from natives to a place called Hawaii. Where all us come from. Cool. So that's over here, isn't it? Nice. That's cool. Martial society, local manpower, or tax. I'm gonna go for the tax for a simple fact that it ain't that deep. We don't need manpower for a long time. Okay, so we have Polynesian Kingdom. So naval force limit modifier, clothing the range, income from vassals, and limited desired subjects. So you're allied to Maui. So I should actually probably go for this guy first because he doesn't have any allies. I don't need to be able to beat both navies at the same time. Improve relations and diplomatic reputation. Cool. Oceanic people. 100% of the force limit. 100 diplo power and a skill 3 naval reformer. I'm going to click it, but it doesn't really help me. All right, we are going to want the free company here. That'll just give me claims. Nice. All right. And unless I'd get tech, which I'm not going to do, I think we just need to gun it, really. Plan is declare war on this guy. We should beat him. 264 is in there. I'm not too upset with. I might wait for this other ship to be built just to be sure. Oh, well, now I have to wait. There we go. And we have to borrow some more money because we always want to be building galleys because we're going to need them. Okay, there's the initial naval battle. We've gained 2 light ships from that, which is not bad. Let's send them home. That's going to be expensive, but... And you give me military access. That's ideal. Very slightly, but yeah. There you go. The idea is that these guys will be trapped on their respective islands. So the fact that they have 12k to my 8k won't really matter. We might go bankrupt, though. That's the only problem. Although I'm not sure that would do anything. Oh, they're fine, people. Take land. Now, we are going to be fighting roughly similar numbers, but we do have some galleys. I'm just going to wait for this final galley to be completed. Then we're going to fight them. All right, let's go for the military part. That's this done. And now, essentially, we pray. If I don't win that naval battle... okay, we're good. It would have been game over. And he does have galley combat ability, which is nice. What's this? Mahoon people. Cool. 5% chance we get Mahoon's blessing? I don't think we did. I think we saw he's suffering attrition bit by bit. How much are we in debt? 66. Okay. One navy down. One nation down for sure. Alright, so we win this. Could be game over. We're good. That could have been bad. Alright, now we decide next steps. My king is dead, and he died during the siege. That's not good. So that puts us down to -2 stability. That really does impact our ability to get loans. That's not great. At least we have a 3-3-3 that's going to help out. That's not ideal. I guess it's probably worth me doing this now, isn't it? Spending all of our admin. I want to check. If I spend this, it doesn't... It does? I don't think I can embrace feudalism, though. No, I can. So I can embrace feudalism if I develop. Okay, cool. I need to fight this, so I'm not going to. Alright, let's grab you. You're going to give me $5. That sucks. And there we go. Hawaii is conquered. And we can click Unite Hawaii. Gives us permanent claims on the northern Polynesia area. Isn't that just this area? Yeah, it is. Okay. What are our ideas? I never checked. Light ship combat ability. It's not a good start. It's not a good start. Yearly naval tradition. Mystery strength and tolerance to the true faith. Legitimacy, prestige. Max practical cultures and diplomatic relations. Manpower recovery speed. Core credit cost is the only good thing here because the colonial range and land lead maneuver, the last thing really doesn't matter. And then right at the end, if you finish all of them, you get conquistadors and explorers, which you would have forgotten from your first idea here. So really, we ain't, this isn't the top brass we're dealing with. Okay, so we're making a little bit of money per month now. Dogs are a good source of food. Oh no. Yep, well that's another development we got just from eating dogs. So that's nice. All right, let's do a little bit of debt restructuring. So let's get indebted to the merchants. And we can pay off most of our loans here. There you go. That's very nice indeed. That's most of our loans paid off. At least restructured. In terms of sheer amount of loans, it definitely is. All right, let's go ahead and lower autonomy. Wait, is there no unrest? It's remarkable. There's no unrest. I don't want peace. I want problems. Always. Well, now we exist on Hawaii. I don't really see an option aside from no-see being these guys that we do anything really, like, useful. Either that or we could dev institutions here. What I'm going to try and do. Because there's no threats anymore, so I might as well just... I mean, it is costly. I did something. High income. What does that give you? Construction cost and time. That does not help. So I need 15% or more trade power in Midway, and I don't. What if I were to send you out to protect trade? Right, so I need to not develop now, because look at that. During the new year, it's 100% developed. Why? Come on, man. It's 3 months of this. All right, let's get ourselves Diplo power +1. Little betting will not hurt either. Okay, I'm gambling. I'm gambling. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I lost. It's a lot of our nation's wealth. God, I could have paid off my loans. I actually could have paid off all of them. Whoops. Look, nothing ventured, nothing gained. And in this case, I ventured and I didn't gain anything. Because if I can develop feudalism and Renaissance, I'm in a good place. Oh, New Year's starting again. Oh, take out a loan. Really needed that bet to come out. It did not go well for me. Just realized there's no separatism here. That's why they're so chill. Well, let's find out if I just wasted hundreds of monarch points. Look at a Polynesian spearman in Hawaii. Okay, cool. Go stand over there with the rest of your buddies. One more will do it. Alright, feudalism is present. And I can actually embrace feudalism. So then our next step is to develop Renaissance. Let's do it here. Let's just keep on having to release hounds. Come on, man. Our loan size has gone up since the end of the war, just because of these 3 decisions I made. Maybe about gambling. I need to wait for the Renaissance to get here fully first. So let's switch you out to institution spread, because I almost started developing. It'll take 3 or 4 years, which is fine. Like, we're not losing any time. I'm just going to develop Renaissance here. I think it's probably a smarter move, because then I'm on tech 2, right? These guys are all going to be on tech 3 down here. Yeah, look, tech 3, tech 3. But they're not going to have what I have. I'm just, come on, man. Really? Leader stability? I've really not had great events. Poor uniforms. See what I mean? The game does not like me, and I don't know why. Could just have a stability of at least 1. Some of these don't really make sense, to be honest. I can centralize the realm. Maybe I should go to stability at least 1. There you go. I'm in Mahiki right now anyway, so let's do that. We get 100 government reform progress. So we can go straight to this, which is stability cost modifier and reduce unity. And get this, which is a further 20% reduction. So that makes this quite cheap in future, which is nice. Don't need to encourage divination. All right, so we get to centralize the realm. Don't ship building just yet. It's the absolute rule. I don't know how that... Okay. I'll do that later, but it seems a bit weird. Land owned by a crown at least 30%, and everyone needs to have 6% loyalty. So what's your loyalty equilibrium right now? 57, 57, 63. So it's fine, but I need land owned by the crown at least 30, which I can do by developing. So we'll get that soon enough. And that gives us stability, and then number of generals with traits is a bit weird. And then I can complete this, which is giving me permanent claims for Northern Polynesia, which I already have. Prove prowess. All provinces in the Northern Polynesian area aren't owned by me. Where's the other one? Well, this one's uncolonized, isn't it? That's a little bit annoying. And I'm not going to be able to do this thing here, so it's going to fail. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Should not have done that. Okay, let's see if we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. The other stone specifically being the amount of trade we have. Maybe I can tip that over to 15. Oh, I'm so close to 15%. Okay, we might be able to do this. Will that do it? Not quite. I'm close, though. Constantly just getting this, like, husk candle nut. It's really annoying. I'm just losing money. Terrible event after terrible event. Alright, it either gives me it or it doesn't really. Nope, it didn't work. And I really cannot afford them to be upset. So what I'm going to have to do is this. I really don't want to because it's such a waste of money. I'm going to have to go ahead, grab that, and upgrade this natural harbor. 4 uniforms short, 16%, which does give me this. Go on trade at 50% cheaper. I had to do it because I couldn't possibly afford to fail. Because I need all of these guys loyal. Number of loans less than 1. I could try. Why did I select that? Obviously, I can't get a number of loans less than 1 for it. Oh, God. Well, I will have to eventually. It's not like I don't make a good amount of money. Alright, we got ourselves a 535. I will take that. And we have the Renaissance. I'm not too far off of paying off these loans, actually. That's concerning. Wait, I have a general with a trait, don't I? Isn't that one of these things? Oh, it's over here. Damn. That's these lot dealt with. Now immediately stop paying our troops. So we make about 4 ducats a month, which isn't too bad. Gain 30. That's what we want to see. So it's 5 months for 1%. Which means I need to wait like 2 years, and then we'll be able to finish up this thing. I'll take the... Oh, I want to take the ducats when the admin makes more sense. Brace, Renaissance. Okay, and now we get a big reduction in how much all these things cost. It's not fantastic, don't get me wrong, because I think everyone else will probably be on Tech 4 by now. Samoa is on Tech 3, so we do need to play catch up, but I mean, we have nothing to spend our points on. We've developed it, and in 30 years, we'll develop another one. I think this was the right move. I keep on being tempted to click this. I cannot click that button. 1 loan of 38 left. All right, we can start getting actual technologies. It's a miracle. And we could pay off this loan. Master of Mints, we've got 2 guys that are 50% cheaper. So need to wait for this to tick up. And I think if I just get the diet, I can do it now. There you go. Click that. Stability and 15 each category. This is going to give us 15 army tradition. This is going to give us permanent claims on a place we've already conquered. And this would give us 1 in each category. But unfortunately, we have to colonize the province. Now, you are 50% cheaper. And then so are you. There you go. That's Tech 3 admin. So they're on some neighbor bonuses, which is rather amusing. Okay, good. He's not getting the Renaissance. For a second there, I thought they would get feudalism and the Renaissance. So they are at 433. So by the time we get there, we need to kind of have Tech 5, which again shouldn't take too long. This guy's 12 in all stats. This guy's 13, above of the average of what, 6 in each category. So I'm pretty okay with this. Get military guy as well. Ooh. Oh no. This is 200 in each category, which I think is really useful. But I'm not going to do it. Oh, man. I forgot when you get the Master of Mint and you get the trader, you get this event. 200 each category is fantastic, but they're both 50% cheaper. So I would lose out on... So let me do the math here. So it's 0.6 ducats a month that I'm saving. So it's 1.2 ducats a month in total that I'm saving. I'm actually going to run the calculations. I don't care. So let's do it on bring up the calculator. So these guys are going to save me 1.2 ducats a month. Let's say they live 10 years. So times 60. So in total, it's going to cost me 72 ducats in return for 200 power. To get to that amount of power, they would need to be around for 200 months. If we can afford it, it's better to fire them. And I can just about afford it. So let's fire them. Purchase nobility. I guess aggressive expansion impact is probably the one. And new government reform. We're going to sustain discipline. The other ones don't make sense at all for us. Tech 4. Start 2 early carracks. I suppose, yeah, we do have access to carracks. Yeah, that's not going to fly with me, I'm afraid. But we do need, like, a bunch more of these ships. Took out a loan to do it by accident. 7, so we can drop down 10 at any given time. And then the rest are going to have to be with... we're going to need galleys. Maybe I do go for the carracks just to ensure victory. They're free carracks. We have ourselves the next tech, so we get Tech 5 military. How are you guys getting on? Tech 4. One's Tech 5. How many of our advisors died? So we'll go into debt to do it, but we'll definitely be able to land. Could be worse. Could be TV. But this is, I want to say an interesting campaign, but I don't mean it. That would be lying. It's an exercise in restraint, for sure. All right. Get ourselves national ideas. Got to be exploration, hasn't it? And let's go explore. And we have absolute rule. So until the end of the game, we get monthly autonomy. And there's governing capacity, and then there's island hopping. So what would be best in no CB? I mean, they have Tech 5, which I don't like. You're allied to Lao, who are there. There's also Tonga and Samoa, who... There's going to be a lot of no CB wars. I got nothing else to tell you. We could probably nip down here. And without any allies down here. Okay, let's just go. We're going to have to fight you either way. Maybe I get this guy because then I get claims down south and north. But the problem is he's allied to a lot of people. And we just don't have the facilities for that one. Everyone knows who'd be this guy. I don't have any allies. It's Mahiki right now, so let's just not declare war just yet. Right, our naval leader is so good. Okay, no CB war. Here we go. Lose 15 prestige in that last event. That's fun. Oh, it's going to be close. We just about went. Christ. If we'd lost that, that would have been devastating. I'll just get home as quickly as possible. A lot of our navy just died. Just about get there. I don't think I can core anything down there, to be honest. Yeah, I can't. But I can vassalize him. Oh, skill 1 guy, 50% cheaper. Where's he? He's over here. Clone range plus 20% as well. Not bad. Take out a loan. We'll win this eventually. What are your national ideas? You've got innovative ideas. That's cool. Let's take you as a vassal. And then when this fleet is repaired, we're going to go send them over there with the rest of this lot. And take 6. You guys are exploring everything in the Pacific. Look at that. We can see Aeryka. That's shocking. Alright, let's see. What can I... Where's the colonial map mode? Over here. Yeah, it's way too far away for me to actually occupy. I colonize midway, which is a little bit depressing. N50 admin. Quite good. So let's just build up this vassal a little bit. And we're going to go for native repression. Can't declare war because of the year. So I don't know that I can colonize anywhere but midway right now. Yeah, this is... Wake is too far away. Kiribati's close enough, just about. So let's do that now whilst we still have the guy, because it's within 1. That is fantastic news. All right, let's conquer around here a little bit. And our 2 Carracks make short work. Well, we've only got 1. The other one died on the way here. I have unassigned merchants. Well, can only see 1 trade node, dude. Well, I can take these territories. I guess because they border a vassal? Yeah, it works. Cool. Do enjoy this one goes from build a force limit to have 80,000 men and conquer your whole region. Oh, man. It means I don't need to colonize Kiribati. Kind of want to, though. Costs a lot of money, but it's fine. I'm just going to get my money by attacking others. We're starting to leap ahead in terms of our technological differences. We're all part of the same faith, so it's not actually hard to control these territories. All right, there you go. Final range, and we get mystery strength. All right, let's do it. We'll declare war. Tempted to fight the entire... I think we just do it. I mean, we fight everyone. The landing might be a bit tricky, is the only concern. But frankly, I think we'll be okay. Because I can land over here and march across. Wait, can I get colonialism? No, I have to be on Europe, Asia, or Africa. That sucks. I mean, I could probably grab something in Asia. To be honest, this is where the control mechanic from EU5 we were really good. Because right now, I'm able to exert control over this territory. Which doesn't really make any sense if you think about it. I'm going to go to East China Sea, so you can figure out what's over there. Alright, we're going to do this in stages. Stage 1 needs to be secure naval dominance, because they're going to have a lot of ships. Stage 2 will be the landing. Alright, there we go. There you go. Keep flooding the ships. You're right. There you go. I have secured naval dominance for now, provided they don't decide to attack me. There are castles everywhere here, unfortunately, because they've got no other money, so what else would they do with it? Okay, that's stage 1 secured. Stage 2, the landing. Gain stability, nice. Okay, we have secured the landing. And they shouldn't be able to fight us. We're going to cautiously run back and get the rest of the guys. You know, we'll get the rest of the group once we've secured this. This is all mountains. I don't really want to... unless I can send out these cogs. Nice, stack wipe. That's good stuff. Only place without a fort, actually, here. But yeah, look at them all lined up. That's a lot of men. And they just get to keep attacking me, because these are all forts. I'm going to have to go through each and every one. This might have been a mistake, but I can block the forts. And... I can fight this wall basically permanently. And I can bait them into here and keep destroying their armies. There you go. That's 1 set done. He'll accept. First little bit of conquest. Now, if I retreat out of this territory, will you... I have no way of knowing until they land. Doesn't look like they'll turn up. Okay. Means I can't have to fight. Okay, they're not actually helping each other fight. Oh, they just got stack wipe. Nice. And we've reached the walls. Good. This is going to get nasty. Our admiral's gone. That's really bad. Bear in mind, these guys could also just hop over and get rid of my capital. Which is not very ideal. Have to fight them here. Painful but necessary. There you go. And technically, because they're all forts, I could just keep on marching. I need to start splitting them up. Got the ports on the other side. This just sucks financially more than anything else. There we go. That's another victory. And this should be as well. It is. Good. 1 by 1. And I need the money, so I need to start conquering these territories. Problem is, I'm going to have to start paying for the forts. Moana. Is that a Disney reference? Okay, I'll get insult a lot of people by saying that. Oh, war taxes, that's actually a good idea. Another military idea. Centralized power or retain tribal hierarchy. Governing capacity is not really hurting us. Looks cooler though. After this, we're going to reform into something. I don't know what. Maybe a theocracy. Animist theocracy could be fun. I think I'm going to go innovative because I kind of want to stay ahead of time on tech. Best way I could do that is by going innovative as far as I understand it. Okay, I don't want to see. I want to siege this lot last because it's a lot of ships that I don't want to deal with. How many more guys are we fighting? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, what? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just start getting them out of here. It means they can fight my rebels for me. There's no need for me to do this. I don't actually want to be here. Yeah, that's another one. This is the thing, right? Do I go innovative ideas and just try and like make this paradise, or do I go religious and try and go for like a zealous expansionist theocracy thing? Could be fun. Or I go like expansion and try and get like a new world empire going. That's kind of the issue. I'm not too sure what I want. 8,500 empire, yes please. Another one done. I don't really need religious ideas necessarily because all these guys are animist anyway. We're going to be fighting in the new world where everyone's animist. Unless I'm going to fight over here in like in Japan or something. And innovative ideas do mean we stay ahead of time. And I kind of like the an enlightened theocratic animist. I like that. Yeah, we're going for that. Alright, Scorpius became self-sustaining. It's the Unite Home region. Is it worth me even doing that? I get 1 in each category. Kind of not really. I don't want to do it just because it's my home region, but like Midway gets me so much further. Frankly, I'm close to colonizing California as well. I will be able to colonize California soon, so maybe I'm going to hold off on it for a little bit. Or maybe I go for Midway. Or at least the volcano, Guam. How far is Guam? Yeah, okay, so we'll wait. We'll get Guam, and then we've got the ability to head into Southeast Asia. All right, let's do that. All right, let's get rid of all these forts. Damn, everyone has a fort these days. Back in my day, we just fought. We didn't have to do these sieges. How long has this war been going on? Almost 10 years. But we did it. I mean, we conquered everything. Truly at what cost, though? All right, max colonial range has been increased. Goes for the South China Sea. I'm not going for Easter Island, you know. I believe, yeah, okay, we can actually start colonizing over here. Colonizing California. King is dead. Long live the king. Oh, there's just barely any unrest in any of these provinces. They're like, yeah, okay, you conquered us, fair. Oh god, I was paying for this. Get rid of that. I got the ramparts here. Like, they're just like, let's just make this horrible to siege. The discovery is ending, which means colonialism has been discovered. Protestantism. Wait, no, it just means Protestantism thing, right? Colonialism hasn't turned up yet. We have everything we need, but the problem is we're not in, in Asia. What counts as Asia in this game? Maybe I can snipe it. I don't think I have the ability to. Subcontinents. Yes, Oceania. I'd have to get to one of these. That's also Oceania. This isn't. But I don't think I could get it done in time. Certainly try. No, that's still Oceania. That's a shame. It was a dream, but the dream is dead. Let's focus our efforts out in the east. Oh, I can actually fabricate a claim over here, I think, on Samoa. I can. Cool. Bit by bit, we pay off these loans. Yeah, this colonialism's turned up. Oh, well, we've got to develop it. The nature of it. We do generate a lot of mono points per month. Nice. I'm sick of this. I'm just going to click it. I'm sick of that thing floating above me. Might as well go for high development colonies. Next 5 years. Nature's punished us. That sucks. But on the right side, colonialism's appeared. So that's not bad. All right. That took a lot less time than I thought it was going to be. Okay. Everything out corruption sucks. New heir of a 622. I'll take that. Oh, no. No, that's not good. Mainly because it's going to cost me money. Oh, we can actually afford these things now. That's cool. Why would I say things like that? Sorry, game. I apologize. Go, my boy. Get across the ocean. Nice. Well done. I do like there's just a bunch of guys on the in New Zealand going, dude, colonialism. That's such a vibe. Everyone's like, what are you talking about, buddy? Huh? Someone been hitting the shrooms? How what's going on? He's like, nah, guys, look, remember that whole Renaissance thing we figured out? And that whole feudalism thing we figured out? That's where we go next. That's the next stage in our evolution. All right, let's declare war on Samoa and Tonga. Draft ships for war. I don't really need to do that right now. Save it for later. Is this all one province? Yes. So lining on it with 5,000 men might not be the smartest decision I've ever made. When the hell did you get feudalism? Alright, we're just gonna have to take our time with this one. Always concerns me when I say go here and they go around. Alright, innovative ideas. Let's get going. Just a lot of ships actually. It's 31. Damn. Go for Tonga first. Can dominate trade, sure. And we can finish off exploration ideas. Alright, we start to see the world now actually. That's quite cool. Tonga has surrendered. And let's go take out Samoa. Glad I don't have to no CB this one. Ming is preparing to attack Korea. Oh dear. If only I could tell them something about it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't hated this campaign thus far. It's not terrible. It's certainly not the greatest thing I've ever done, but now we're kind of getting to a point where I'm enjoying myself. Kind of. Go, it's you dealt with. And that is Samoa as well. Actually pay off all our loans. That is remarkable. And this is about to be a province. Pretty sure I can have a colonial nation. I'm actually, maybe I can't have colonial nations because I exist in a bit of a limbo. I'm gonna core it anyway. So that's a bit of a base we can use. And then let's colonize somewhere over here as well. Can actually reach here. That's cool. Okay. Is it just that one province I clicked on or is it all of them? It is literally just that one province. 538, yeah. All right, let's head over then. Truly Pacific Empire, this. This is the side of Earth that they don't want you to see. Probably keeping track of everyone. Hello, gentlemen. I've invented colonialism. Hello, fellow islanders. I could probably take these guys, like, immediately. They'll become my tributary. Well, that's amusing. If I just park up next to people, they'll just become my tributaries. Do I want people's tributaries on this side of things? I don't know that I necessarily do. I don't know that I don't either. I could probably fight you. I don't actually need this province. I just need the claims. Age of Reformation. Alright, and in the meantime, I believe I have a claim over here. So let's start building an army over here. Frankly, let's build a mercenary army. Right, and we get yearly prestige. Yeah, I can't move it to a colonial region whilst we still have a big heartland around it. When our province is the only province on a state on that continent, it will be possible. These are all going to be colonial nations. Alright, let's go to war over here. Cool, we've won the siege over here. Now we are heavily outnumbered, so I don't want to push it too far. We're going to kill a man who tried to assassinate us. Where are you going? What are you doing? That is a terrible choice of way to go around. Why would you go around this way? You might kill us all. You idiots. You did all of that just to bring 7,000 men. Okay, sure. And our explorer just died immediately for no reason. I just got him. I'm trying not to be frustrated here, guys. Meantime, just taking out the natives here. Polynesian navigation. You're telling me I could have done this the entire time. I'm going to take it just because it's unique, but I'm not happy about it. Yeah, they're all going to be sitting in one province. Go help out there. That could have been bad. Annex migratory tribe. Can I do that? Can I core this province? No, I can't. So I just have this province now. And I can't return it either. This is a terrible idea. Who made this Casus Belli? Yeah, we've got some more innovative ideas, but I think I'm going to take out a couple of loans here. Just so I can embrace the ahead of time. You know how it is? And lose more money because of events. As per tradition. Alright, I'm just going to go attack in here. We don't have like the most incredible troops of all time. They're better than these guys, obviously, but yeah, worth noting. Okay, so now these guys are my vassal. My king's dead. Isn't ideal. Get Polynesian Island warriors. Hopefully they don't attack me anytime soon. Or I could just attack them by mistake. That's fine. Damn. Okay, that was the lowest morale I've ever had. I did alright there. Right, the plan now. So I can fabricate a claim over here. I can declare war. Don't know who Zia are. Not going to do that. Let's go ahead and attack them. Because I want to give the land to my vassal, and then I can give this to them. That's where we're at right now. Go on then, send a missionary over. Yeah, finally the betting paid off. We won. Oh, hey, it's the Spanish. Hey, man. I'm not with these guys. I'm completely separate. You probably wouldn't like understand that, but it's important to note. So what's going on a while, but I haven't really decided what I want out of it. So I'm kind of just vibing. It's not a painful war, really. I'm getting my money back. This guy dead. So who are we war with? Isleta, who actually I have mostly conquered. Okay, so I'm going to take all this land. I can't take it because I can't make it a core. It's a little bit annoying. Maybe we have to wait for him to core this. Well, let's hand a... I can't take this either. So it only leaves me one choice because I don't want to give up all this land. I'm going to make this guy into a vassal. I'm going to make this guy into a vassal. We are going to hand out strong duchies. Guess what? Vassal. I like the idea of having a vassal horde over here. I don't know. I just find it funny. I have space for one more vassal, so why not? Welcome to the horde. And then we'll go ahead and annex migratory tribe. Cool. So he's dead. Let's hand this over. Everyone's loyal. And we get cheaper advisors. Or possible advisors, sorry. Fantastic. You go explore. Hunt for the 7 cities. It's always good to use mercenaries, I find, to do that. Because it means I can sort of not pay the rest of my troops, so it's more cost effective. I'll repay all of my loans, and we're in a good place. I think what I'm going to do now is declare war on this lot and start a conquest over here. But I like having a little vassal horde that works over here, because it means I don't have to worry about the New World as much. I can kind of colonize, get my colonial nations, and these guys just got to sort of mess up the center. I like that a lot. It's a little bit of fun. I also need to go ahead and annex this guy. Gonna annoy all these guys, but I think that's okay. Right, chaps, well, I think that's it for today. If you want to see the Hawaiian Empire grow to encompass both East Asia and also Western America, I kind of like the idea of encompassing the entire Pacific, just having the entire thing have a province in each of the territories. So if that's something you want to see, make sure to like the video and subscribe, guys. Otherwise, it's been a pleasure, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. My personal thanks to Aiden Clark, who is said to be 7 feet tall. Lewis Wright, who once killed a man with his bare thumb. Redguard76, whom I've been secretly in love with this entire time, and the Schmoobler, who needs no introduction. Also thanks to Crilly, Ghostwolf, and Jason White for being my Patreon supporters. Means a lot, guys.